Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today, and welcome to ITEC 590. This is Data Mining and Predictive Analytics. I am your instructor, Dr. Nicholas Boltin. I'm an instructor in Information Integrated Technology and also an instructor in Biomedical Engineering, so I have a joint appointment between both departments. Today I'd like to go through the syllabus for this course with you guys and talk a little bit about the expectations of the course, what we're going to take a look at over the series of lectures, and talk about how it's structured and my expectations from you guys. All right, so I have an office that is in the Innovation Center. The office room number is 1305. You can get in touch with me there if you know that location. But really the best way to try to get in touch with me is probably going to be through email. And so I have my email address here in the syllabus, and you can find me here. You can also use Blackboard to contact me through there, and that will link to my email as well. The course description for this class is the application of statistical methods to biomedical and health informatics problems. This includes data mining, exploratory data analysis, data visualization, statistical analysis, and predictive modeling. So we're going to look at a lot of different problem sets, a lot of different data sets that have to do with biomedical and health informatics. And we're going to look at a lot of different ways to analyze these data and infer different information from those data sets. Meeting times for this is a asynchronous class. All of the course, everything, all the material is going to be found on Blackboard. These videos will be found on Blackboard. Any material that you guys need for this class will be found in the course on Blackboard as well. Even though this course is asynchronous, this does not mean that you can do the entire course in, say, like a 2-week period. All right, you can't wait until the end of April to complete the entire course within a 2-week time period or something like that. The way that I've structured this course is by week, and so each week there will be everything will be released usually on Sunday evening, Monday. And you'll have a week to complete the modules within that week time frame. And you'll see how I've kind of structured this up on Blackboard as well. And so week to week, you'll have different modules you'll need to complete, different tutorials that you'll need to finish before the following Sunday. So it's kind of a week by week basis. Sometimes I may release multiple weeks. We'll just see how this goes. This is a new course that I'm developing for integrated information technology and biomedical engineering, and so I'm incorporating a lot of different aspects of this of courses that I've taught in the past and kind of bringing them together and merging them. So I'm putting a lot of this material together as we move through this semester, and so we'll be putting this together and pushing this out to you guys every week. All right. But it is asynchronous in the fact that you can complete this in any time necessary throughout that entire week module. All right. Some of the expectations, learning outcomes from this course: you'll be able to apply advanced statistical methods to solve complex data problems, implement exploratory data analytics for biomedical data sets. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do EDA reports. Recognize and apply different machine learning techniques. We'll talk a lot about machine learning models that are used for different AI applications and the way that you can use those to model and analyze data using different statistical programming languages. So there will be a little bit of programming in this course. And so I take the approach, I don't expect anybody to be extremely strong programmers at the beginning of this course, but you will learn some programming as we move through this course. And so I take the approach that I don't expect you guys to have any programming knowledge, but I will teach you as much as I possibly can to get you up to speed for the things that you need to do for this class. So there is some programming that you will learn. Okay. There are a couple of textbooks for this course, which I will provide for you guys in a digital format. If you want to get the paperback or hardback covers for these textbooks, you can do that by just Google searching the name of the textbooks that you see here. I'll put the digital copies up on Blackboard for you guys. So the one textbook that will be required is the LaRose Data Mining and Predictive Analytics textbooks. Really great textbook written by a great statistician and his wife, all right, on data mining. And so we'll use this book in about 3 or 4 weeks. The other textbook that is highly recommended, but I'll put a lot of that information up on for you guys, is the Modern Database Management from Hoffer. All right, this textbook's been used a lot to look at how to do database management, and so part of this course is teaching you guys a little bit about how to do database stuff, SQL scripting, things like that. So I think that's important for anybody working in data science to be able to understand how to access databases and get information or gather data sets to be able to do analytics on. So that will be important for you guys to be able to know. The other textbook, An Introduction to Statistical Learning, just a great textbook that I think is really helpful for those who want to dive deeper into the statistical models that we'll be talking about throughout the course. All right. Breaking this course down into different assignments. So there will be some assignments that will given to you during the week modules, homework assignments. These will be reflected upon the work that you'll be doing throughout that week, as well as different lab assignments. These are more of a tutorial type, step-by-step instructional direction for you guys to be able to do analysis and work through different data sets. And so this is more of a simulation type work using different softwares. And so I think they're pretty straightforward in a tutorial sense. And so hopefully that'll be good and helpful and beneficial to you guys. But these will be the assignments for you guys throughout the semester. The other part of the work you'll be doing in here is creating EDA reports. And so these are exploratory data analysis. And these are reports that you guys will have to put together based on the learning objectives that you'll accomplish through the weekly modules, right? And then you'll have these reports that you'll have to submit based on that. And I'll talk to you guys a little bit about the graduate requirements as well when I get to the breakdown. There is a midterm. This will be up on Blackboard using a Respondus system. It's a pretty simple, straightforward exam that covers most of the material that we'll be looking at halfway through the semester course modules. And so we'll talk more about this as we get closer to it, but there is a midterm that's more of a test type exam. We'll talk about the final. There is a final for this course. It's cumulative, kind of incorporates all the knowledge that you will gain throughout this entire course. All right. Presentations are also part of this. As far as graduate students, you'll be required to actually give an oral presentation, and I'll talk to you guys more about that towards when we get close to those presentation things. But these are for our graduate students. So the way that I've broken this down, the grading, for our undergraduates who are taking this course, because this is a 500 level course, there's an undergraduate component and there is a graduate component. So for the undergraduates, the way that we've broken this down Weighting is 15% is class participation. That will be the videos like this, which will be given to you guys up on Blackboard. There's oftentimes a short little quiz associated with each of the videos. All right, this will be like a short 3-4 questions that are just taken directly from the videos themselves, and so that'll be part of your class participation. The assignments that we talked about, the homework and the lab assignments are worth 25% of your grade. The EDA reports are each worth 15%. The midterm is 15%. The final is 15%. All right. For the graduate students, there is no class participation grade. However, you still have a 25% in homework and lab assignments, and then 15% come from your EDA reports, and then 15% from your midterm, 15% from the final, and then you do have that presentation that you will present and post up onto a Blackboard. And so that'll be a presentation that you will record, all right, that will talk about one of the reports that you guys put together for this particular class, all right. And so but we'll talk more about that. If they have any questions, just feel free to email me, all right. Some of the topics that I've picked out for this particular semester is over the course of about 13-14 weeks. And so, like I said, each of these modules would be broken up into these weekly time frames. And so in the first week, we're going to really look at what data science is, and then we're going to jump into database structures and database design. Talk to you guys about SQL transactions using IBM's DB2 database structure. And then after that, the rest of the course is really looking at R and RStudio Cloud. We'll look at pre-processing data visualizations. We'll do some statistical analysis with that, and then we'll really jump into some of the machine learning models, starting with linear regression and then going all the way through different clusterings, hierarchical clustering, Bayesian networks, neural networks, association rules. I've even put together a couple of series of lectures on imaging analysis that I think is really cool. And so I'll try to incorporate that as well. So some of these topics may vary and change as we get into these weeks. Just have to see how I'm feeling and what I think is really going to be the meat of this course and the fun part of it. All right. The rest is just standard stuff that I have to have here in the syllabus, but may not pertain too well to this. There are a lot of resources on this last page that are part of the universities. If you need any of these services, please use the links and fill out the appropriate accommodations. So let's see. I've got a little bit of a tentative lecture schedule here and what I'm looking at, but I might modify this a little bit as we move forward and through the semester too. But this is just tentative. I'll see how things go. Best thing to do is look at Blackboard and keep up to date on all of the information there week by week. So make sure you guys are staying up on the videos, the tutorials, and homework assignments that will be posted on a weekly basis. So that's it for now. But if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. As well, we do have a TA who is assigned to this course. I'll post his information up on Blackboard for you guys as well. He'll be a great resource for you guys moving forward. We'll talk about having some office hours for you guys in case you have any questions or concerns about the course, and so we'll have weekly office hours for you guys as well. I'll post all that and make announcements on Blackboard for you too. But any other questions, just feel free to reach out to me, and that's it. All right, have a great day.